let's be real. When was the last time you bought a physical game? Been a good minute, right? Luckily, you can still find them, but after the recent Switch 2 announcement, we might be watching the slow death of physical games. Back in the day, I remember buying a new game and inside you could find the disc, a manual, maybe even some day one bonuses. But now, open the case and half the time it's just a disc. Or a slip of paper with a download code on it. Sony and Microsoft have already started pushing digital models. And now, even Nintendo, the one company that felt like it understood the importance of physical media, is starting to lean that way too. With all these changes going on, is this really the end of physical games? So you might be asking me, hi Top, why does this even matter? Well, in the last few years, the way we've bought and played games has been changing, and fast. According to Nintendo Life, back in 2008, physical games made up most of the market, but slowly, that's been declining. And it's not just the players changing. Retailers are reacting too. Just last year, GameStop closed down almost 600 stores. Also, it's starting to get a little bit harder finding physical games on shelves nowadays. What makes this even more apparent is how the industry is responding to it. Nintendo, like I said, a company I thought got it, is starting to change. Not only are their physical prices going up, but now some third-party games that are coming out for it, they don't seem like they're gonna get full physical releases. You're literally just getting a box with a download code inside. And yeah, I know there's gonna be a cartridge inside, but guys, there's no data on it. It's just a cartridge. So yeah, you can see why people are wondering if this is the end of physical games. But honestly, I get it. Digital games are just more convenient. You can hop on PSN, the eShop, or Steam and grab a game without leaving the couch. Most of the time, it's even cheaper than buying in-store. Why go through the trouble of going to your local game store where you can preload a title and just start playing day one? I still remember when FF7 Remake came out, and my physical copy got delayed a couple of days, and I was not about to wait those couple of days to play FF7 Remake. So I caved, bought the digital version, and was playing right at midnight. No stress. Also, from a business side, it's probably cheaper too. No printing, no packaging, no shipping. Digital just makes sense. It's faster, easier. Honestly, it's becoming a new default. But physical games still matter. And a lot of gamers out there feel that. There's just something about seeing your favorite titles lined up on that shelf, flipping through the cases, admiring the box art, showing off your collection to your friends. It hits different. There's real nostalgia about owning something you can touch. There's this YouTuber I found recently called The Gaming Closet, and he makes these videos about the games he's played and bought for his collection, and you should definitely check him out. He really makes good content. Every video starts with him opening up his closet, and honestly, damn, it's beautiful. You can't get that feeling with digital games. It just feels like another list, another library, nothing special. And let's not forget, there are people out there who don't really have the best internet. For those players specifically, physical games are still the most accessible option. Now, yeah, sure, some people might look at that and think, well, they're gonna be missing out on some really essential patches and updates. You know, they're gonna be playing a glitchy game. But dude, I'm like 31 years old, and back in the day, what I got on the disc is what I played. Glitches and all. And guess what? I still had a fun time. When it came to physical games, Nintendo honestly felt like the last line of defense. The original Switch used cartridges, leaned hard into special editions, and really embraced that old school collectible vibe. Especially for handheld gamers. Nintendo understood the assignment. But now, with the Switch 2 on the horizon, things are starting to look different. From what we've seen and heard so far, Nintendo is most definitely switching to a more digital first approach. And if Nintendo makes that move, it's huge. Because if the most physical friendly gaming company starts moving away from physical releases, it really might be the final nail in the coffin. So, is this really the end of physical games? Honestly, in my opinion, I don't think they'll vanish overnight, but yeah, the writing's kind of on the wall. We're already seeing fewer physical releases, and it feels like they'll eventually stick around mainly for collectors or nostalgia. One idea I kind of thought was pretty cool, and I think still is a thing that can happen, We can save physical editions for special milestones, like releasing a physical collector's bundle if a game hits a certain sales goal. It's been done before. I believe Kena Bridge of Spirits did that back in the day, and honestly keeps the magic alive without needing to print for every title. But of course, that kind of thing brings out the scalpers, which can kill the vibe real fast. But at this point, we're probably witnessing the slow fade of an era, and honestly, it's kind of bittersweet. But what about you guys? Are you still out there picking up physical games, or have you fully gone digital? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear what you guys think. Let's talk about it. Alright guys, peace.